Hey everyone. Alright, so let's talk real quick about Doctor Sleep. I finally got to see it last night. I've been so hyped for this one. The trailers were fantastic. Um, Full disclosure, I haven't read either the book for Doctor Sleep or The Shining. I only know the 1980 Kubrick film. Didn't even watch the miniseries. So I went into this. I'd basically rewatched the 1980 Shining a couple of hours before going to see Doctor Sleep, so I went more or less straight from one to the other, and I absolutely adored Doctor Sleep. It was fantastic. Um, I think it's gonna be one of those you need to see more than once. I plan on seeing it again, possibly multiple times even, because it's very out there as you might expect. Obviously, it's to do with The Shining, whether you want to call it the telepathic ability slash psychic ability. So a lot of like in the mind stuff. So it gets very very weird in layman's terms. Ewan McGregor's great. You really buy him in these scenes as as a recovering alcoholic drug user who's dealing with a lot of dark stuff. Rebecca Ferguson is fantastic. You talk about not perfect casting. She's great as Rose of the Hat. She's charming, likable, but terrifying. Obviously, well, she's a very beautiful woman, so you buy her as like this almost seductress. And also, obviously, the simple premise is she's the leader of this cult called the True Knot. They are hunting down individuals who have this shining ability and are feeding off their essence. Essentially, it helps to prolong the lives of the members of this cult who that can live for centuries. Um, so that's but it's very erotic in a lot of ways when they're taking on the essence of the victims, and also you get that it's very reminiscent of like drug addicts because these guys have got to the point now where the essence or the steam as they call it, they're basically addicted to it. So there's some really great stuff, and really good scares. Mike Flanagan's fantastic at scares, and the restrained. This film doesn't beat you over the head with jump scares. It has mood, atmosphere, genuinely creepy visuals, but some really great restraint. One of the most horrific sequences is what we'll refer to as the Jacob Tremblay sequence. As soon as we get to the sequence involving the kid who's the baseball player, brace yourself because we're tapping into some Italian exploitation horror when we get to that. It doesn't pull any punches, and that whole sequence sounds sadistic to say, but it made me fall in love with Mike Flanagan all over again because this guy, he doesn't care how young the kids might be. If they're in this film, it's not gonna end well for them. Um, yeah, and obviously we've got to mention there's a lot of references to the 1980 Kubrick film, and one thing to bear in mind: there is no recycled footage from the Kubrick film. Any we'll call them flashback sequences to stuff in the Overlook, they were all specifically recreated for this film. There's no recycled or archival footage, it's all shot new specifically for this film, and it looks pitch perfect. It's pristine. You can tell it's been a true labour of love making this film, and of course ultimately we do go back to the Overlook, and if there's a lot of great fan service, let's say that, and obviously fan service can often be a dirty term, but not here. It's very very well done. Everything you hope to see, I suppose. I suppose almost everything you hope if you're a fan of the Kubrick film, you're gonna get in this. There's certain, even down to the soundtrack, the score, the music choices. There's stuff that you hope will be in there that they deliver on. But Yeah, I highly recommend this one. I'm looking forward to seeing it again, but this really, really was everything I hoped it would be. Yes, everyone involved, Rebecca Ferguson, Ewan McGregor, the girl who plays Abra, she's fantastic. Guy who plays Bill, who's basically Ewan McGregor's guardian angel in this film, he's great. Um, Even some of the casting for pre-existing characters like Dick Halloran, great. When the actress who they got to play Wendy is fantastic. You should see what they do with her in the film. It's really great. But yeah, Mike Flanagan knocked it out of the park. If you, I really hope people love this film and give it a go to see it because it really deserves it. Yeah, definitely one of my favourites of this year. It'll definitely be in the top 10. Possibly, do you know what? Even comfortably the top five, I think. But hey, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble. Go see it, you'll enjoy it. But be prepared for something weird. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all next time. Thank you.